All right,
Oh yeah.
and we are on.
Oh, did
Oh
they hear
yes,
that?
oh yes, baby. So welcome back to Late Night Ramblings. Um, and I'm here with Bumblebee5512.
I'm gay.
Yes, we all know. Anyway,
Don't gotta be so rude to me. I mean, Jesus. I
and
made you.
and I know that usually on the POD cast we like do about an hour. This time we're trying to push for 2 hours, I think.
And if you're a woman and you're on your period, gotta hold it. 2 hours.
Yep, so you better get ready for this shit, cause we're about to do it.
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 Okay.
We're
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 gay.
and
My
homies
are
all.
straight.
I thought you were gonna say lesbian. And my homies are all lesbian.
Damn.
Shit, dog.
Thought we had a chance.
Okay, so
Why did you
um,
say featuring Bumblebee 5512?
because it's featuring you, this is my own series.
We we are like combined together.
Yeah, for the POD cast, but like,
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's true.
we have a contract, man. Come on.
We do have a contract, and I'm part of this contract.
It's like this is just me by myself because I'm just having Hugh here because like you were already he was already like in the party, and like he was like, you know what, we should do a podcast because this conversation is getting interesting. What were we talking about?
Where we were talking about oh fuck.
We were talking about a large variety of topics. Which one would you like to start off with?
Depression.
Yes.
Yes.
So, oh, we have our first comment. Comments?
We have we have two people.
Two people. One of them is
Ice
Scotty.
Phoenix and Homeless House.
Scotty is in this.
And Bird.
Oh my goodness. And Bird, yeah. Okay, so depression. So, I never thought that I would, and I never really thought that I would like have my first like encounter with depression until
Hmm.
like I had um until I was told that I might be moving out of Ohio. And he's drinking Mountain Dew. Just ignore that. And and it hasn't been set in stone yet. Like they're still deciding, and I'm just hoping that they say no because um like they're my dad is trying to move us all the way from Ohio all the way down to Florida. Um and I don't really agree with that because um my life just got a hell of a lot better. In my high school, I'm finally becoming a senior. I'm about to graduate, and I finally got a girlfriend. We've been going for about 5 months, and everything is just everything is just hunky dory. And now I'm being told that we might be moving,
Which is bad.
which is terrible. And for the first time, I actually had a taste of anxiety and depression. And at first, it was mostly just fear, like fear of leaving Ohio, leaving behind all the friends that I made, everybody that I knew and loved, like, and all the things that I had done in Ohio. And then it later on turned into depression, which was like just me repeating over and over in my head, like, we're gonna be moving, like, and then everything is just gonna be thrown away. That's it. Like, I need to start anew. And then, like, over time, it started to bother me less and less. But like, even now, like, it's still a heavy burden because you still have that mentality stuck in your head. That mentality of just, like, what's gonna happen.
Yeah, what mostly brought up this conversation the first time, it was the Pandora box.
But how, even though I don't really know how the Pandora box brought this
I don't
topic,
know either.
we
I
were
think
just
it's
talking
because
about
of the
Greek
mystery.
mythology.
It was because of mystery.
Yeah.
And then it went to this the first time we discussed it. And Scotty wants us to talk about music now.
Well, this is my podcast.
This is ours.
We will talk about whatever the fuck we want. Um, but like and like this left me with like a this left me like emotionally scarred. Um, like, first it was anxiety, then depression, then anger. Wait a second. This is not. It's
This
grief.
is the grief,
It's
grief,
grief.
grief, grief.
It's grief. It's the 5 stages of grief. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Get
Sins,
out.
sins,
Get
sins.
get out of your Sam Worthington. Okay, five
What?
state. Yeah, you never heard of that?
Hamilton? Hamilton?
No, no, Sam
The
Worthington.
president? The president?
Okay, so the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
Did you accept it?
I don't know. I
That's
know
grief, grief,
I
grief.
know that some of these um no, but here's the thing, like, they weren't really chronological. They weren't in this order. They weren't first denial, then anger, then bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. I know acceptance was last, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember only having, in this order: bargaining, anger, no, bargaining, depression, anger, and then acceptance. No denial. So these were like my own 4 stages of grief. I changed the rules, bitch.
Change the rule now, boy.
Uh huh. Forget about 5 stages.
Uh,
Now we got four, just to shorten it, so you don't have to suffer. You're welcome, society.
I really don't experience depression that much. I just experience anxiety.
I mean, the way I see it from my personal experience, depression kind of lets you appreciate the all the happy moments that you have in your life, because the rest of them are just replaced with sadness and loneliness and, oh, what the fuck am I gonna do now? It's like that's basically like the rest of your time with depression. You spend the rest of your
Where's the
days
knife
thinking
in the
like,
drawer?
huh?
Hmm?
What?
Where's the knife in the drawer?
Where's the gun in my closet? I'm gonna shoot some deer.
Where's the where's the shotgun in my dresser?
My dresser. Why would you keep a shotgun in your dresser?
This is America.
Sure. This is the Wild West. Everybody has guns.
Damn right.
Um, but when it comes to depression, you learn to appreciate and value all the happy moments in your life. Um, and you learn to, like, hold on to them, like, dearly, keep them in your memories, no matter, like,
Mm-hmm.
no matter, like, what happens. That's all. You can speak now.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Fuck!
What?
Sorry.
Was there another rat in your room?
No.
Yeah,
without
it
pain or
turns
sin.
out B had a rat in his room one time.
Oh, story time.
Okay, we have a story time. Okay, everybody get your popcorn. We got a story time.
Get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn, boys.
Bird, get your popcorn.
Scotty, get your popcorn and your soda
Okay,
and your
let's
Domino's
go.
pizza.
This is what Scotty said, by the way. I don't think it matters as long as appreciation is last, but yeah. Without pain or sadness, life wouldn't mean anything.
That's really true, and I never really understood that until I was struck with depression, because I always thought like, oh, stepping out of your comfort zone, that sucks. I'm gonna stay in my room, and then
Yeah, but
depression
when
hit.
that happens.
Depression hit, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna try to be less introverted.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Okay, story time. Popcorn. Let's
Story
go.
time. Okay, well, like 3 weeks or four, okay, I was in my room talking to Alex. We was having some time together. We're
Yes.
not married, I swear. Don't ship us, okay? Don't ship us. Don't put us in the
There's gonna
Alex
be
X
ships.
Pika compilation.
The ships are gonna be so freaking real after
Um,
this.
but I was, playing, and then I saw a little brown rat just run out of my room going into the hallway, and I screamed like a little girl, I think,
You didn't
as I
honestly.
can.
All I heard was ah, but
Uh-oh, so
more ear rape and less like a little bit like in his in his like pitch of voice. Um, but I don't know. Like it wasn't girly, that's for sure.
yeah, but I seen it go out of my room into the hallway. And
And
Bird, stop making ship names.
you were having a freaking panic attack, dude.
Yeah, and I just left my door open. And I know rats doesn't like light, so I shined my little light at the door so a rat doesn't go in my room. Can you guys stop shipping us? I swear to gosh.
How do you know they're shipping us?
I'm looking at chat right now.
Oh, okay. Just ignore it. Just
Anyway,
ignore
okay, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of anxiety when I see this ship names.
it.
Okay. Well, the rat, I just, wah, in the hallway with light.
Wow.
And then I told Alex, I'm gonna tell my mom that there's a rat in the kitchen or the living room. So I just went to like mute myself, and I was doing the Mission Impossible, like scouting away. Turn on the hallway light so it doesn't go in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to tell my mom, and she said, "What do you want me to do about it?" I said, "To tell my stepdad about it."
Hmm.
And she said, "Oh, okay." So I went back in my room. I waited, talked to Alex, and waited
Hmm.
for my prayer. And then I saw it peeked, and it went right into the kitchen. It's run across. It was like a horror moment whenever you see a ghost go around the corner.
When you see a ghost jacking off at the corner.
I've seen that before. I don't think it was a
Yeah,
ghost though.
yeah. It's called Haunted House too. That freaking movie.
um, but then I knew that it just went away because it went like towards I think my mom's or stepdad's room, and then I think it was this week or last week they a mousetrap caught it, so it's a dead rat now. But it was pretty scary.
Hmm.
That's why rats don't fuck with me.
I, except me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cause.
Wait, can I read the ship names they put down?
All right, let's read some ship names in the comments before we move on. So we have
Valix?
we have Balix, Ali, Alex X Pika 2022, Alex D Pika, Picale.
That's a bad one.
Picale. I like Alex D Pika. That one's pretty clever. Nice job,
I
Scotty.
like Balix or Allie.
Balix. This
That's
is the Boulaid man.
yeah. Boo.
It's the Boo man.
Boo boo,
Um.
honey boo.
Oh my god, that's what my girlfriend calls me, and it's so sweet.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, she calls me Honey Boo, and it's adorable.
That's just
Every,
how I think of it.
everybody says like, "Oh, you two are so cute
Oh, hey,
together."
Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
Um,
Oh my.
you almost went full on Mickey Mouse, dude.
I hit
Hey,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, I'm sorry.
I hit Brooklyn with the bottle cap, and then I almost dropped my Mountain Dew bottle.
Oh my god. Can I save that during a live stream?
What?
I can.
What?
I saved that clip.
Do boomy? Wait, what?
Well,
Oh, the thing. Okay, I got you now. I got you now.
okay. What was I saying? What were we talking about? The rat, and
I don't
then
know.
we were talking about my girlfriend. Um, so it turns out, I was talking with my mom the other day. Turns out I've been rejected 6 times in my entire life so far. Before I got with my girlfriend.
That's rip.
How many times have you been rejected, B?
I don't want to lie to you. I got rejected 0 times.
Serious? I was gonna say like
Yeah.
I remember you telling me you got rejected. If
Oh
not, you
no.
rejected somebody else.
Yeah, I rejected somebody else.
Oof.
Yeah, because I
Dang.
didn't feel the same way with them. It was in 6th grade because I already liked someone else in 6th grade.
I remember getting rejected a lot during elementary and middle school, and then when I went on to my freshman year, I never thought I would see the day where I actually got the opportunity to reject someone. I have to admit, it was not my best feeling, cause like
It's kind of sad.
yeah, cause like this person has feelings for you. They want to be there for you, and you know make you happy, and you're over here saying you're like rejecting their love. And I'm thinking,
Hmm.
and like when I said no, I'm like, this was my chance.
Yeah, in
But
sixth
then
grade.
yeah, but then like oh sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
But then later on, it turns out that girl actually had was the
We're
high
not
school.
gonna we're not gonna go in names, but she was kind of the.
We're not gonna go into names, but we I am gonna say she went on to be the high school
Belle
HO.
Delphine.
Basically. Well, except she was smaller. But like
Yes.
according to rumors around the high school, she had a new boyfriend every single week. So she would spend a week with one guy, dump him, move on to another guy, dump that guy, and the cycle continues.
Just brags about it to her friends.
You know who you are.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to
Oh,
the
I was
who
like, fix me say.
if it's I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying. You know who you are.
Yeah, we're looking at you, person.
Yeah. I know it wasn't B because he's straight.
I'm single, ladies. Uh,
He has all his vaccines.
I'm single, ladies. Check out my YouTube channel.
He's got
Plug in,
six.
plug in, plug in. It has 7. It has 7 now. I have upgraded.
Hey, congratulations! Oh, speaking of
Thank you.
subscribers, thank you guys so much for 30 subscribers. We reached 32 actually, 32 subscribers, and I have not, I
33.
cannot. Hmm.
33. You have
32.
33.
Oh, okay. Thank you for checking. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the count. I could have a million. I'd be like, oh, I have 10. Um,
I
it's like
can't count over M.
it's it's like I only have one subscribers. What's the M mean? What the fuck?
I used to have
It reset the fucking
100.
counter.
I used to have 900, but now it just went to 1.
And what does
I
M
don't
mean?
know. What does
Megan?
M and K mean?
Actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
Say that again.
What, hemorrhoids?
Oh. Yes, say it again.
Hemorrhoids.
Okay, anyway. My turn to speak.
Okay. 6th grade, rejection.
Yeah, I rejected 2 people in my lifetime.
Bruh.
Yes, in 6th grade. And that's when, for some reason, a lot of women, I guess because I was the first one that hit puberty back then, but women loved me for some reason. Lived me. I don't know why they lived me.
They lived me. I
One
live
of
you,
them,
Mom.
one of them was, she became, she. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
But, how can I explain? I don't know why she asked me out. I don't think it was because of she liked me. I think it's because her friend was dating one of my friends, and I guess she wanted to date me. But I didn't have the same feelings for her, so I said, sorry, I like myself. Boom. That one I didn't really feel that bad about, but I did kind of feel a little bit bad about. Because, yeah. Anyway, the other rejection.
Oh, yes.
Drum roll, please.
Wait, I need,
I gotcha.
No, I got this, I got this. I need...
I hurt my leg for it.
Actually, wait. Hold on a second.
2 subs, gang.
I have a thing here that I can do. Okay, so you need a drum roll?
Yes.
Okay, I got you, bro. In 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. You can stop.
There
Okay, thank you. At the beginning of the school, there was, I swear to God, I will suck your pee-pee. I will make you become gay.
Speak for yourself. Okay, I'll stop.
Not funny, didn't laugh. When in 6th grade, there was, at the beginning of the school year, there was this girl, which I will name Diddy.
Denny?
Diddy Kong.
Ah, Diddy, okay.
There we go, Diddy Kong.
Did he hurt you?
So funny. Oh my gosh, I am crying.
Not funny, didn't laugh.
But at the beginning of the school year, Diddy Kong was, mostly because this is a because of this being intermediate, our school was just like middle school, but you basically went to the same class with a group, the same group all the time.
Yeah, I remember going to a middle school like that. Keep going.
Mm-hmm. And our art class is a table that I sit near. I sit near her with one of my other friends, and I think it's someone else that's random. I think. Or just might have been us 3. And, like, 3 weeks passed, and one of my friends said, she has a crush on you. I'm like,
No.
yeah. Yeah, because I had really bad anxiety back then.
Aww.
And I was very shy. I was a shy little boy. Now I'm a grown man with hair.
Okay, I guess there is a huge divide between hair and anxiety.
Yes.
Even
All
though,
this hair is anxiety.
Even though like anxiety just makes your hair stand on fucking end.
Yeah. But like I think 3 days passed and she told me if I liked her. And this made me feel very weird and makes me feel a little bit eh. So I said, I don't know, which is not a good answer.
Honestly, that's a mood because like I remember like the I'm sorry to interrupt your story, but I remember this that I had a crush on this Korean girl, and I asked her like, do you have the same feelings for me? She's like, I don't know. I'm like,
I
it's
mean,
a yes or no question.
yeah, and she said the same thing. And I said, well, it's kind of hard to decide because really feelings for me is off and on with
Mm-hmm.
someone. So I really don't know if I like them or not.
Because you're hot, then you're cold. You yes, then you know.
Okay. I mean, go rape a dead corpse. And then
Katy,
you would know if it's hot or cold.
Katy Perry's my
Um,
fave. Okay, go ahead.
and basically, I think she just thought it was a no. So I just took it as, okay, she knows that I guess I don't like it. But then I was trying to make it funny. Like, do at least trying to make the situation not as awkward as it was. And that didn't turn out so good.
Hmm.
So, but now she's we're not going to say the names, but I mean, I think you know where I'm getting at. You know, yeah. Oh no, static.
No
Okay,
static. What?
shut up.
Okay.
Um, uh, Scotty's weird.
Bro, he's in the chat. He's gonna hear you.
I know. Hey, Scotty, are
Yeah.
you a girl? Wait.
Yeah.
Are you an illiterate because you read me like a caveman artist?
Yeah, I'm illiterate.
I'm a literate. I only do my sister.
I'm illiterate, and I am I also do the voice of Mario. You wanna hear it?
Yahoo!
Yeehaw!
That's
Let's
my
go,
mom. Oh,
partner.
that's not the Mario.
Let's go, partner.
I
Shut
think
up.
you're thinking of the
You
Western
don't know
version.
you don't know your Mario. I know
I think
about
he's
Mario.
Italian.
He's not Italian. He is
Okay.
Irish.
I don't
He
think
is
Irish people sound like
he
that.
is Irish.
I don't think Irish people sound like that.
Irish people do sound like that. Listen to this. Top of the morning to ya. Laddies, my
That's
name
not
is
Irish.
Jacksepticeye.
That's very southern. I don't think if that's like Southern Irish, then that would be interesting. But I don't think that's Southern Irish. I mean, it could
Some
be.
it's just some, as they say, some Ponzi Brit.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I say Ponzi Brit.
Panty?
You gonna no Ponzi?
Panty?
Pon, informal.
That's what I am.
Honestly, that's what us Americans are. But you know what? It's okay because we're all normal on the
Dumb.
inside.
Except Australians. They're all cunts.
Austria. Oh, what? Well, what about Fitz and Zuckles and John on the radio?
Cunts. That's what they all are.
Okay, well then, I guess we could just disregard all the times that you've literally been saying like, "Oh, I love the fact that they're living together in Australia."
Cunts.
I gotta say though, I actually did not know that. I legit thought that like they were all just separate.
Yeah, separate with this.
But then again, like, why else would they have a manager who smokes weed and devour freaking scarfs down edibles like an
Yum.
Arby's sandwich?
Does he have a girlfriend?
Who Fitz?
No, not Fitz, their manager.
I don't know. I know that at some point they were about to bang strippers in Poland, but I don't know if he has a girlfriend or
Okay.
not.
That's enough to make that know the situation that he's in. They have a bad manager.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna have a good manager, you need a manager that you can actually relate to. Like me, if I was a rapper and I was to have a manager, I would want a manager
Me,
that
me, 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 me.
fine, you could be my manager.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
But we're going
I'll pay all
60-40.
your taxes.
But we're going 60-40.
Who's going 40? Who's going 60?
I'm going 60, you're going 40 because people love me.
Oof.
Don't make me do 70-30.
I have bushy eyebrows. They love my bushy eyebrows.
80-20.
Cut it down a little. Put it like at least 90-10.
It's so unfair. It's like it's like okay, we're gonna go 50-50 lower, 60-40 lower, 70-30 lower. I'll give you 90-10. Yeah, this is still a bit too much. Fine, I'll take the whole lot. Deal.
That's a good one.
That's a good deal.
Okay, Scotty said, what do you call a den full of plumbers? A crack den.
So true. I mean, there's always there is, there actually are like a lot of jokes about Mario being like on shrooms, and they're all hilarious.
A crack den.
What do you call a den full of plumbers? A crack den. So true. Because they're popping shrooms and thinking that they're freaking destroying turtles and saving the princess on the regular basis. Meanwhile, they're in the streets of New York, possibly getting run over.
Oh, I thought the joke was they showed their crack a lot.
No.
Oh, I think we both had a different type of joke.
No, it's just the fact that we both have different senses of humor.
Hmm.
Although I can't really say that because like both of our humors are just so similar. Actually, we're both into very dark jokes.
True.
Even though
Sometimes we get
mine,
offended by those jokes.
yeah, even though like my sense of humor basically revolves around being an annoying piece of shit.
And yeah.
Because like no, I make my friends rage quit this game, freaking Brawlhalla. I make people rage quit. Like oh my god, my
Yeah, you do.
my friend Bill, like he was playing this.
Bill,
I'm changing the name
quote
so
unquote Bill.
I'm changing the name because we have a friend.
With okay, yeah, I got you. I know what you
Okay,
mean.
then
I know who you're
stop.
talking
Then
about.
stop making fun of me. The,
This is my
podcast. No.
Hey, Alex.
Huh?
Kabil.
Perfect. So we have a friend named Kabil who plays this with us, but like he rage quit as like because what was it? We have a friend named Grace,
Mhm.
who also has a YouTube channel, but is very
She has a
dead.
YouTube channel. Check
Yeah,
her out.
I mean there's
She's
only
dead. It's a dead channel, but
it's a
check her
dead
out.
yeah,
So, plug in, plug in, plug in.
sell out. Um,
Not a
but
song.
but like what was I talking about? Great
Okay.
job. You made me freaking forget.
I was plugging in.
Okay, so we have a friend named Grace, not Grace, Khalil. I forgot what I was talking about now. I was talking about
Um,
Khalil rage quitting.
yes. You just said his name. Kabil. It's Kabil. It's Kabil.
I mean, it's too late.
Guys, ignore that. It's Kabil. He just does not.
We're just gonna call him Winter because that's his username.
Winter. Winter, yes.
So we have a friend named Winter who, um, because we were talking about our friend Grace, and like who was the better player, and um, we were talking about like no, who was the worst player, and so, like B said Grace, but then I said like Winter, and while everybody was laughing, he got so mad. He didn't rage quit. No, it wasn't rage quitting. He just beat my ass to a pulp.
And we all watched.
Yep, it was quite a spectacle. But
Yes.
I think I actually won that fight. Didn't I win that fight?
I think so, yeah. You mostly win every fight that you get into, so
I
yeah.
do, I do. You should see like the way I fight with not only with Queen Nai, but like because everybody's getting mad like you spamming Queen Nai. It's not fair. So I'm gonna so now I'm spam
Ragnarok.
yeah now I'm yeah now I'm trying out Ragnar. Gotta say, masterpiece. I'm a freaking beast with and the best part, I learned him in the span of a day, where it takes other people like almost like 2 days or longer to learn a character,
Mm-hmm.
and I had mastered him in like the span of a freaking day. Because like Queen Eye has spear and blades, his is a similar loadout, but it's just that the axe is a lot slower. And that's why I'm using dexterity on him because like it allows you to attack faster and like it doesn't take as long to charge up. The only catch is your speed is taken down by one, but it's a small price to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But enough about Brawlhalla. Let's see if we can find another stupid topic to talk
Let
about.
me think. I'm thinking. What's your most prized item?
My most prized item. Um, I guess my most prized item would be um my PS4 because it literally allows me to. Actually, no, not my PS4. My microphone setup
Mm.
because that's literally like my dream right there.
That's my dream.
Yeah, it's my dream. Even though I haven't. Did you know I haven't made a single rap this summer?
Alright,
I
you're
had
selfish.
I had plans, dude. I had plans, and then all of a sudden, freaking um, I was like, okay, I'm gonna record my rap, and next thing you know, I just see, oh, the software has expired on its trial run, and now it's forcing me to buy it. Well, I'm gonna delete it, but now I'm left with no other software to record on.
You, you,
I've been
you can do what I did.
I've been like spending this entire year so far looking for software to record
You know
on.
what you can do?
What?
Do you have the PlayStation app?
Yes.
Okay, you can send an image to a chat and you can take the picture on PS4 so you can have an image for your wrap.
Oh
You can go
yeah,
to
like a
share
thumbnail.
play. Yeah, you can go to share play, sing the rap, and you will have a picture. So you don't have to do, you can put some lyrics in there if you want to with the editing system. But that's what I did.
Share play. Don't you mean Share Factory?
Share Factory, yeah.
I
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
say
I
like
thought Share Play.
I was gonna say like share.
Share Play is the new editing system.
Yeah. It allows you to play games that you never played before,
Played before. Oh.
and it all. Oh yeah, that's been happening a lot with this microphone. Do you want to tell the story of how that happened?
Yeah.
Because if not, I could still expose you.
um,
Nah,
a year or two ago, I think it was a year.
it was last
Beginning of
year.
this year.
No, last year.
Last year? Last year.
I know, wait.
Um,
No, beginning of this year. Sorry.
okay, yeah. Beginning of this year. I think it was near Christmas, I think.
It was
Or
after Christmas.
after Christmas. Anyway, beginning of this year. I was playing Jurassic World, one of my favorite games this year. Or no, last year, because I played it a lot last year too.
Do you still have it, by the way?
Um, I do.
Okay.
I was playing it, and for some reason, I got so mad at I think it was a not natural generation, natural disaster. and I got so mad at it that I punched my controller, but I missed and and punched the wire thing that connects to the controller, and it bent the metal part of the headset. So I was flipping out. It looked like a crooked penis. And what I did is I looked at it. I was like, why can I not hear anything? So I looked at the thing, and it was like all crooked. So I just I put it back in the controller, and I just bent it back into place. And now it works. And then my dog, I think it was like middle of this year, hit my controller, made my controller fell, and it messed it up even worse. So I can't hear it out of one ear. So now I have a crappy headset.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, sure, I get mad, but at least I don't go physical. You
I
went
get
like
physical
you went all fucking ballistic, dude.
because on my Xbox controller I can hit it and it doesn't mess it up. But
Yeah,
this controller is
because they're
way different.
sturdy.
Yes, and this controller isn't
Touche.
that much. I mean, it is, but then I missed and hit my headset. So I mean,
Touche.
yeah, it was the headset's fault, not mine. It should have moved that away.
Totally.
Yeah. It's like also another headset breaking I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Payday too, and I got so mad. You remember that old headset I had where it didn't have a like a microphone? It was inside the headset.
Yeah, yeah.
It was wireless. Yeah, I slinged it on my bed, and part of it, the right part of the ear thing,
Mm-hmm.
just wires was hanging out of it.
Oh my god.
So,
You're strong, dude.
and I was like, "Oh my God, I broke my headset. I just bought it yesterday. How did I break it? How did I break it?"
Because you're an idiot.
And I didn't use it for like 2 or 3 months, and my family was like wondering, why is he not using his new headset? And then I started wearing it, but they didn't notice the wires.
Oh my goodness. Did it still
So
work fine?
yeah, but it was just you couldn't hear me very well because how far away the microphone was. I think it was still good, but it just couldn't work very well with the microphone.
Hmm.
And then I bought me this one, and I broke it again.
Now you gotta get a new one.
Yep, and I still haven't told him. So
I remember when my first gaming headset broke because like I wasn't able I was like the only way to talk was like through a Bluetooth headset, and even that was pretty crappy.
mhm.
So the way I did it was this was when I still played like PS3.
Hey,
Um yeah, but during the good old days when games were actually good. Um Sick burn.
I
Uh
could
I think it was the PL. Let me see. I
see.
I had Turtle Beach headset PL11, I think it was called.
Hmm.
And it was like this headset with like these huge earmuffs, and like they literally like wrapped around your ear, and the microphone was adjustable, so like you were able to it was good. But the way that it broke wasn't from um it wasn't really
Physical.
no, it wasn't
No.
from like physical damage, no. If I got mad, I just screamed, and that's why I got in trouble a lot. Um,
I just imagine you just screaming very loudly.
oh, you would not believe, dude, the phone call, dude. Um, but the way, but the way that it broke was that I remember what was it like? I used to when I was done with it, I used to wrap the cable around the headset, and then
That's
like
what messed it up, wasn't it?
uh-huh. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
the rubber that was covering the wire started coming off and the wire started showing. And I was an idiot. I still kept on wrapping the cable around the headset. Next thing
Yeah,
you
don't
know,
never do that.
next thing you know, the wires get damaged and they get severed, and the sound just cuts off. And I was
Hmm.
playing Black Ops 2, and I'm thinking like, what just happened? And then I look at the wire, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
and
That's why my
like and I was like, I could just pretend that it's wireless and then I just cut the cable off and put it on. I'm like, I'm Scout from TF2. I let her.
That's sad.
I eventually just threw it away,
That's very sad.
and then I got the headset that I have now, which is the PLA. Yeet.
Yeah. My dad always said, "Don't ever wrap around the wires around your controller." And I said, "Why, Dad?" And then he's told me, "You see what your stepbrother did? You see his controller right there? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's fucked up." I'm like, oh,
It's fucked up.
so that's why I never wrapped around my things with anything.
uh,
So that's a lesson I learned when I was very young because I never did it.
Once I
Brooklyn,
was
what are you doing?
7 years old, my daddy told me, don't, don't throw your controller.
Brooklyn, what's happening? Why are you suffering?
Because she suffers.
Thank you. Do you think I give a shit?
Oh,
Sorry,
we
sorry.
okay. I don't care.
Okay, sorry.
You cuss all you want. The ban has been lifted.
Frick. Okay, continue.
Um,
What are you gonna say?
so we've reached an hour. Should we push it to another hour, or should we just?
Yes, you said 2 hours, and we're doing
All
two
right,
hours.
we're doing 2 hours.
Hmm. What else could we talk about?
Um, so
What? Oh wait, I got one.
okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, are you gonna say one?
No, it can wait. It can wait.
What have you been watching recently? I heard that Stranger Things is a thing that Bill has been watching.
Let's call him Hill or Hank. Hank.
Bill?
Hank Hill.
Hank, yes.
we,
Bro,
we, we,
accessories.
we have a friend who's very southern. He sounds so much like Hank Hill from King of the Hill. Or
What about that?
in terms like
He,
whenever he curses, like he's like, damn it all to hell.
Diamond Bobby.
And B makes fun of it so much. It's like, damn it all to hell. And then he's like, Bobby, damn it, Bobby, the damn hammer. Okay, what were we talking about?
Oh, God.
Fuck,
Oh yeah, what have you been watching recently? Like
so,
Stranger Things or something? Season 3.
so, um, I've been watching. I have been watching Stranger Things with my mom. Because I have never seen Stranger Things before, and about a couple weeks back, I actually finished season one, and it it had me fucked up. Because like the things that happened in the first season like was just so sad and depressing. Like the way that I'm not gonna mention anything because I'm not sure if like everybody here has seen Stranger Things. I'm not gonna assume that people have seen Stranger Things because before that, but like before I seen Stranger Things, I was freaking uncultured. What's all the hustle and bustle of Stranger Things? It's just a show. It's just kids visiting a different dimension. Let it go. And then I watched them like, what the fuck?
This is pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah, and like I just recently started watching the second season. It was even more like just so sad. But
Hmm.
the personality of each character is great. Um, and especially when I saw the trailer for season three. Um, Like when everybody like scares Dustin after he comes home.
Mm-hmm.
And like what was it? He brought pepper spray, and like when everybody scares him, he sprays Lucas right in the face. But just the way that Lucas screams is so great. Because because like Dustin screams and like it's his normal voice, but as Lucas screams, he's like ah! He's like in a girlish scream. Uh, it's great. But yeah, like and the fact that like Stranger Things is like more associated with 80s culture, blockbusters, TV shows, like the fact that like the kids actually go to a fucking arcade blew my mind because arcades are so rare nowadays.
Yeah,
Like the only way you can find an arcade is just by going to a theme park. That's it.
true.
That's it. You have to pay to get into the theme park, and then you have to pay to get the game card. Then you have to pay with the card to play video games.
True.
It's like whatever happened to the days where you could just plop in a quarter and start playing motherfucking Pac-Man.
I don't know. Miss Pac-Man, you mean?
No, it was Pac-Man. Well, yeah. I know that
Scotty
there
said,
was, huh?
Scotty said, tell him an app, Auto Tool. I don't know what that is.
The hell? What?
An Auto Tool.
Tell him an app?
Yeah, Pika, tell him about the app. Auto Tool.
Audio tool.
Sponsor. Audio Tool.
Nope, we're not
Auto
sponsoring it. We're
Tool.
not sponsoring it. Shut up.
Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor.
Sell out, sell out. Monetization.
Tell him.
We're monetizing my channel. No. Monetization.
What was you gonna say?
Um, I forgot what I was gonna say before. Fucking auto tool. Oh yeah, arcades. Like
Oh yeah,
I
they're
miss.
very rare.
Yeah, like I miss the days where you could just put in a quarter and then just start playing Pac-Man. I know that there was actually there at the mall that I go to in my town, there's an arcade that has it has video games, but it also has like a little motion simulator theater. Um,
Hmm.
but the cool thing about it was it used to have Pac-Man and Galaga, and they were free, dude. They were like you didn't have to pay. You didn't even have to do a quarter like the old days. You just press the button and you get to play Pac-Man. And I guess they took it off because like it messed with business. Um,
Probably, yeah.
cause like people started playing that more because those were the classics. Those were the favorites, and like they were playing that instead of all the games that you had to pay to play.
Hmm.
So they just got rid of it. But I'm
Business
saying,
sucks.
yeah, yeah. Like all the companies nowadays are just trying to make a quick buck, and it's annoying as hell. It's
It
annoying
is.
because like they're leaving us, the people with the demo version who can't afford the full version, they're leaving us with all the scraps at the
Hmm.
buffet of gaming.
Yeah. You're basically like at a
I mean,
birthday party,
look
but
look,
all
look at
the
Epic.
little pieces are just for the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, look,
We
look,
get
look look at
fed nothing.
Fortnite, freaking Fortnite. Like the Epic is just, oh, you get more stuff if you buy the battle pass for only 900 V bucks. Or
Nothing, 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 nothing.
I know that Rocket League is actually doing that now.
I hate that.
Yeah,
Do
like
you know
Rocket League.
Halo? You know the new leveling up system that games are doing? Like
I don't play
Rocket League?
Halo.
No, Rocket League and Fortnite's doing. What is it called?
The pass?
Yeah. They're doing it but for free, so you don't have to buy them.
No, they're not. You still have to buy it.
No, no, that's how it is. You can even look it up. Halo's
Wait,
doing that.
Halo's doing a free battle pass?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Halo's more nicer than any other game.
Yeah, that's how it was with the PS3. See, like when it comes to like the PS3, like you never had to pay to play online.
You didn't really.
Nowadays, you need PlayStation Plus to play on PS4. Otherwise, you're
I feel
just
like
stuck with the
Microsoft.
PS2, huh?
I think Microsoft kind of likes. Microsoft did started that trend, but it just I feel like it ruined a lot of
Yeah,
games.
it did, and it gets me because here we are, you and I, like complaining about it, and yet we're still paying $60 for an entire year of PlayStation Plus.
Why would you boycott it whenever no one else is going to boycott it with you? So I don't see the point.
Yeah, that's like saying we don't like Mr. Sam. He is not a good person, and yet like nobody else in the neighborhood is agreeing with you.
Yeah,
Oh, I like him. He mows my lawn. He mows my lawn. Yeah, he takes out the trash.
yeah. He gets paid $1 an hour.
He
Yeah.
gets paid, yeah, he gets paid $1 an hour. I pay him for 2 hours. Money well spent. Free labor, am I right?
Sad. Sad.
it's, it's so
Wait,
fucked up.
wait. Tell us about your jobs. I really, I don't think you ever
My
said your
jobs.
jobs. Yeah. Didn't you work at a job?
So I did, but they both sucked. So my very first job that I worked um, was at a pizza place. But the problem with that was like I loved it and it was a very rewarding career. I love pizza and I love customer service. The only thing is that every single employee had to do everything at the store.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if you will, like at a McDonald's, you have the cashier, you have the cook, you have the janitor, and you have the person who takes the orders, and you have the drive-through employee. You have the yeah, like everybody has their own
That's
simple
too
job.
much.
They do, huh?
That's sorry, continue.
Yes. um, but like everybody has their own simple job. At this place, like everybody had to work double duty. So everybody had to take out the slices, everybody had to cook the slices, everybody had to wash the dishes, everybody had to clean the floor, everybody had to take orders. And it was very complicated because like it like when it came to working at that place, it really you really had to keep like it kept you on your
So you
it
basically couldn't have a break.
yeah. Well, you did have a break, but it was like a 15-minute break, and then it's back to
Yeah.
like, oh god, I gotta take these orders, I gotta fill these drinks, mop this floor, clean these dishes.
See,
Fuck.
see, if I when I get a job, actually, I want to be a person that's a stalker, not a I
You want
think
to
I
be a
said that wrong.
stalker for a job? Good lord.
I didn't say stalker. I said stalker.
One can dream.
But but I don't want to do like. I mean, I would talk to some people because I like talking to people.
Hmm.
But I mean, some days I don't though. Some days I just don't feel in the mood.
Yeah.
But I don't want to work at a cash register. I don't want to make food. I mean, I'll wash dishes. I love washing dishes, but that's all.
I mean, what?
Or
What?
huh?
Go ahead.
Stalking. I like stalking. Okay, now go. Now
All right.
go.
So for my second job, I worked at a supermarket, which wasn't so bad because, like I said before, like everybody had their own personal job, and that was freaking fantastic, dude. Because like, they had the cashier. They just stayed at the register all day. Like
Mm-hmm.
they just stood around scanning items and then went home with their paycheck on payday. It's great. But I worked as a utility worker, which meant that I
Mm-hmm.
had to push carts from the parking lot into the
Oh
into the
yeah.
building. I had to clean the bathroom, which was fucking disgusting and embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I had to take out the trash, which was even more disgusting because I had this huge trash bag and this huge bin that I would put the bags in. And then after that, I would and like the trash bags were like full of that little juice that the trash gets.
Oh.
Yes. And that smell would stay on me until I washed my hands. And God forbid that shit got on my uniform. I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad it didn't. But it was hard labor, but at the same time it was worth the money. What wasn't worth the money though were my coworkers, because everybody that worked there was very nice. Everybody that worked there was very friendly. They were very talkative. Our conversations they were very interesting. They were just like you and my you you. They were. hour
It was
conversation.
something.
Yes, it was very interesting. Um, they were like hour conversations, and um, but the problem was my supervisors because I had three managers who overlooked all the employees. One of them was
Hmm.
named. I'm not gonna use any real names. I'm just gonna say.
Bob.
I'm gonna say Ahmed, um,
What's the name?
Deanie, and
Deanie.
Deanie, Deanie. Okay.
Deanie.
So we have Ahmed, Deanie, and Kayla.
That's cute. Hey, it almost says Caleb.
So when it came down to Ahmed, um, he was very nice. He was very nice, and like it's just that the way that he handled my schedule was very unfair. So our friend Winter, he has the same problem because his job is understaffed. When it came to his schedule, like he would have days off where he would just stay home, but his job, because like they barely had any employees, they would call him and they would be like, "Hey, can you come in today on your day off?" And he would say, "Hell no, hang up." This guy, like, he would change the schedule entire my schedule personally, like specifically, because let's say I worked Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 days out of the
Hmm.
week, and then it comes time to get the schedule for the next week. So let's say like next week I work the same days, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So he would change it to like it would show like beforehand the schedule for next week, and then it would be my day off on Tuesday, and he would say, "Oh, you have to come in because they said it on the schedule. Here, I'll send you a picture." And like
Hmm.
I would see the schedule, and it says I have to come in the next week on Tuesday. So he would replace my days off with with work days,
Well, that's kind
and
of dumb.
it is dumb. And what's even worse, somebody else is like he's replacing my days off with work days, and he's replacing somebody else's like days work days with days off. So
Yeah, that's
between the two of us, it's like a huge flip flop where I'm constantly working and this guy's just sitting at home getting paid to do fucking nothing.
he's not getting paid at all. See, that's bad. He needs to get paid, so he needs to work too. You can't lay off someone else because no reason. You're not getting a reason. If you don't like him working there, fire him.
Mm-hmm. So that was Ahmed. Then came Deanie. So Deanie was like the neediest supervisor, the neediest woman I'd ever fucking met. Listen, this woman had the audacity to tell me, "Hey, if you're gonna come in, you need to clock in and call me.
What?
And when you're on break, you need to clock out on break and call me. And if you're going on lunch, you need to clock in on lunch and call me.
Why?
And if you're going off your shift, if you're going home, you need to clock out and call me."
Why?
And this left a huge problem for me because like she would tell me like, "Oh, like 'cause let's say my break my like I clock in, I'm supposed to clock in at 2 in the afternoon, and then my first break
Hmm.
is 2:15. So like I'm expecting to be on break at exactly 2:15, and I would call her and say, "Hey, I'm going on break." She would say, "Nah, you got a few more carts out there. You better get to work." So I would be out there 2:15, like after 2:15, and it would be like, let's say 2:20 before I clock out for my break, and then I'm on
Hmm.
break, and then it's like 15 minutes. No, yeah, 15 minutes later on break, and then I go like the break times just change so much just because of that one fucking whore who keeps on saying, "Hey,
Okay, we
you need
don't
to."
say names here.
What?
We be nicer. We be nicer.
because of my
Child
super.
friendly.
Be, we're not child friendly.
I'm super child friendly.
You can be child friendly. I don't give a fuck. But because of this woman who keeps on saying that I have to call her every single time I clock out, and the worst part, she would tell me like when I'm about to end my shift, I have to call her and say, hey, uh, I'm about to clock out. Have a good night. She'd be like, nope, you have to clear your side. You have to clear your side of the parking lot, like shopping cart free. In
Couldn't
my
she
head,
let someone else do that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In my head, I'm thinking the carts are never going to be empty, so I'll be out here all night, still on my shift that I haven't clocked out of yet, even though I was supposed to be out at like 10 o'clock, and here I am like 10:15 pushing fucking shopping carts into the damn building, and next thing you know, I'm clocking out at like 10:30.
And you
So,
don't get those hours, don't you?
and I don't what hours?
Or not hours. You don't get that money that they're making you work
No, I
for
do.
extra.
I
You
do.
do?
Well,
That's good.
wait, extra money?
Yeah, they don't give you extra
No,
money for doing that.
no, I'm not. I did not get paid overtime. So basically, they're paying me like they're paying me the amount that they would pay me for a regular shift. Except I'm basically working overtime, and I'm working for peanuts here. It's
Hmm.
ridiculous. And then finally, we have Kayla. Oh my god! Listen, she was just like Deanie, in the sense that like she was trying to keep me at work. But the thing is, she was always so hard on me to stay at work. Like
How's that?
so, this one time I remembered that I was out of soap. Okay,
Hmm.
and I was on break, so I figured, well, I might as well just you know buy some soap, put it in my little corner, and then I'll pick it up when my shift is done.
Hmm.
So, um, so it turns out like I end up going over my like a minute over my break deadline. And once I clock out and put away my soap, I go out to push carts. She's already at one of the cart stations waiting for me. And she looks at me, she looks at the cart, she's like, wow, that's a lot of work you got there. Want to tell me what you did? And I'm like, I was buying soap. And she's like, you should never have this many carts. And then she just walks away. I'm
It does
thinking,
make sense.
why the fuck would she wait for me at the okay, he's AFK. Anyway, why would she wait for me at the station just so she could lecture me about, oh, you're not supposed to have this many cards. You went overtime, didn't you?
Yeah, I heard you while you were talking.
Oh, he's a family member.
Yeah, my dog.
Oh, okay.
She's a family member. Come on, Brooklyn.
But yeah, that was not a very enjoyable
That doesn't
job.
make sense.
I
Wait,
mean,
where did you work at?
right now,
No, where did you? At that job.
like the name,
Yeah.
I worked at a place called Meyer.
Oh,
And it's not only in Ohio, it's also like across the country. It's in like it's spreading from Ohio actually. It's in like Michigan.
I
Um,
think they have it in North Carolina too.
yeah, like they have it in
I
like
remember that name.
neighboring countries, neighboring states.
They have it in Canada. They have it in
They have it in
Mexico.
they have it in Egypt. They have it in Brazil.
They have it in the Pacifics. They have it in the
Like
Atlantics.
they have it in Russia. They're trying to copy our supermarkets.
It is called Walmart. Wait.
It's called McDonald's.
It's
Needless to say, like I was out of there by the end of July.
yeah. That does not seem like. Ow, fuck. That doesn't sound like a good job. I hurt my toe. Uh,
And this year
yeah.
I was trying to sorry to interrupt, but this year I was trying to apply for a job over the summer, but None of them really, none of them really called back. I tried to apply for a movie theater. Let me tell
Oh,
you,
that'd be good one.
they were silent. They were
What?
so quiet, dude. Like I had to have two interviews with them to find like, and they still haven't answered me. They still haven't told me whether or not I got the fucking job. I'm like, do I have to check back to find out if I got the job, or do I have to check my email? Do I get like a phone call? It's ridiculous. And not only
What
that,
about?
like, sorry to interrupt again.
We like to interrupt each other a lot.
It's just that I have so much to say. Like, not only did I sign up for the movie theater, I signed up for Plato's Closet. And the interview went great. Let me tell you, the interview went well. And they told me, "Oh, okay. We're gonna have a phone call interview with you, and if we like the interview, you'll get the job." 2 days
Mm-hmm.
later, like, and they said like, we'll give you an interview the next day. Next day comes, they don't give an interview. I call them. I'm like, "Hey, where's the interview?" They're like, "Oh, we'll just tell our managers to call you tomorrow, and then we'll give you the interview." I was like, "Okay." I call them like the next day comes, still no interview, and I call them again. I'm like, "Where's the interview?" They're like, "Oh, we'll just tell our managers." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, never mind. I just tell them I don't want the job."
Mm-hmm. What about that job where there was like two females and just you, where you was dressed properly?
Oh my God! Listen, I applied for Hollister a long time ago, and they gave me an interview. Like, this is in Hollister, like at the mall in my town. But the most uncomfortable thing is, one, the interview took place in the cafeteria and the food court that at where there's like a lot of people. Two, um, there were three other females who were dressed up casually. I guess like for the interview, you had to you had to try to look the part.
Mm-hmm.
So like these girls, like it was three girls, and then there was me. And these three girls, they were wearing like, oh, short skirts, dresses, like denim jackets, boots, sandals, motherfucking earrings. I was wearing a damn suit and tie.
Mm-hmm.
and 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 like one of the questions in the interview was like, okay, Alex, why did you dress up? Or like, no, what was it? The question was like, if you were to sell me your outfit, like, how would you describe it? I'd be like, okay, so if you really want a job, or if you're just going to a special occasion in general, I think this outfit would really like suit the occasion, because it's very formal, and it shows that if you're in a job interview, it shows that you really want the job, or like it shows that you care about the situation in general. And um like I told him, like, like I dressed up this way because, like, it showed, like, dressing up formal, no matter what job it is, and no matter how they tell you to dress, it shows that you really want the job. And I really wanted the job because
Did they ever
I
call
needed some
back?
dough. No, actually, yes. Actually, yes.
No.
Sorry. Yes, they did.
They, they just don't
Wait,
want you at all.
no job wants me. They saw my my high school grades.
That
Yeah.
does affect.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Because, like, no job has ever asked me for, like, oh, let me see your grades on progress
No, they
book.
look it up on their computer.
Oh, you're going to this high school? Okay, let's see your grades. Oh shit, he has all A's. We do not want this kid.
He has all E's. Get this kid out of my face.
I wish that was a thing. But Hollister actually emailed me and said, like, "Oh, sorry, we don't want you for our for our job. We're gonna look for some other people, but we hope that you find another job." I'm like, okay, at least they had
That's
the
so dumb.
but at least they had the decency to actually respond.
But you dressed properly and everything. You looked more proper than those women.
Something tells me you're about to lash out there.
Also, Scotty said, talk about Politico.
No, let's not. How about we not? Because listen,
Trump, am I right?
if you want if you if you want to avoid controversy, it's best to stay off of politics because
Yeah, I don't like politics.
politics really hits people hard. So hard
Like the
they'll
Bible.
so oh my god. Like yeah, religion, politics, no matter what it is, like both of them have like an equal amount of impact.
They do.
They really do. Saying that your religion sucks is like a kick in the balls. It hits you hard, dude.
If you say God is real to a scientist, they will get very mad at you.
No, we were created from dinosaurs.
We were created by dust and rocks. Get it right.
Yeah. Well, what's the I thought it
Created
was
by
actually mud
dinosaurs.
and rocks.
No, it was
Or no, mud and
dust and
sticks.
rocks. No, it was dust and rocks.
Are you sure? Is that true?
Yeah, it was made out of rocks.
What Adam and
That's
Eve?
how. No, scientists thinks we were made out of dust and rocks.
That's a bunch of fuck face. That's a bunch of fuck shit.
The Bible has a different way to say how we were
The
created.
Bible says we were created in God's image from mud and sticks. I don't know where dust and rocks came from. We were created from
Now we're made out of
dinosaurs.
sticks.
It's like, listen,
I'll see.
we like, according to the scientists, this Earth was made from freaking lava. Then water came up out of nowhere, and then we had life
Meteorite.
out of the blue.
Boom. Water. Oh my God. The
Oh
moon
my
came
lord and
from
lord.
that meteorite.
Uh-huh. The moon, like when it
And
hit,
then
it
the
just
moon
came.
cycled around. Rain was coming down. Made the continents. The volcano erupted. Made more continents. And then we had the continental drift. Pangea splitted. And now we got our world.
To this day, like there's still more worlds being made. Like there, because volcanoes below are actually like they're releasing magma and the water is cooling that magma, and the next thing you know, that all that magma solidifies and it raises up to the surface.
Puerto Rico's going to get a bridge finally to America.
What are we gonna call it? Rich Bridge.
The Puerto Rican bridge to America.
How would you say that in the in I think it's called annotation. Like
Um, America fucked Puerto Rico, build a bridge.
let's call it the disgraceful bridge.
The hillbillies. Wait, I got a good joke.
Mm-hmm.
The hillbillies' nightmare.
The hillbilly's nightmare. It's so true. I think I've said this on the show already, but like, in middle school, like there was these like three racist kids that kept on making Mexican jokes towards me.
hmm
I know I told you this a million times, but I'm not sure if I said it on the show or not.
I think he said in the POD cast.
Yeah, I might have said it in the POD cast. Well, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who are new to late night ramblings, first of all, welcome. Second of all, um, welcome. Even though we're almost about
I'm a
done with
guest.
this. Yeah, he's a guest. I usually do late night ramblings alone, because that's what you do when you're alone. You just ramble to yourself late at night. But in middle school, there were these three kids that went to the same school as me. I'm not gonna give out any names. Let's okay. So there was an Asian kid who was also African American. We're gonna call him Tai Chi.
African American.
We're gonna call him Tai Chi, Tyrone, and Chi. Tai Chi.
Tyrone Chi.
Tyrone. Yes, Tyrone Chi.
Wait, he's Asian too, ain't he?
Yeah, he's Asian.
Okay, that makes sense.
Tyr so it's like I'm Tyrone. Then
Motherfucker.
we got a
I'll
Jewish
karate
kid.
chop you.
Yeah, we got a Jewish kid. We're gonna call him Carl. And then we have a hillbilly. We're gonna call him Hank.
Bob! Where's the propane?
Where's the propane?
I must hop.
So, um, so let's start with the Asian kid. Well, well, first off, let's like address what they all did. So these three kids, um, these three kids, like they always like bullied me, not physically, but like verbally, because they were always I'm Puerto Rican, and I've always been offended by the fact that like people think that I'm Mexican because I'm Hispanic. Did he go AFK?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
You're taking a little, and then I just started hearing you. I think, like, I'm here.
Okay, so yeah, these kids like I'm always offended like by the fact that like being Hispanic automatically makes me Mexican because every time I tell somebody like yeah, I'm of Hispanic descent. Oh, really? Are you Mexican? No, I'm not Mexican. It
Every
annoys
time I
me.
see a Mexican person, I'm say, "Are you Puerto Rican?" So they don't get offended if they're actually Puerto Rican.
No, no, no. You think Ohio is not a like the flag is not a state, so it's like are you Puerto Rican even though like someone's born from Ohio? No, I'm an Ohioan. Yeah, Puerto Rican. Okay. But like
Puerto Rico is Ohio. Ohio is Puerto Rico.
it's a,
People gets confused.
it's a little inside joke between us. But
Ohio.
so like they were always making like they were always calling me Mexican and telling me that like oh I don't want to play Uno with you because you always took all the green cards and oh the Trump is gonna
What?
deport you after graduation. I'm thinking like just fuck off.
What does the Uno mean? I don't get that joke.
Cause,
Is Latinos
because
like green?
no no because when like there's like a thing where like if Mexicans want to just immigrants in general like if they want to come here on like a working visa or a tourist visa then they need something called a green card
That's news to me.
and I guess they have to show it so that they can come into America for I don't know like about a year 2 years I don't know maybe try to get some citizenship while you're at it um
Hmm.
but yeah so like oh, I don't want to play Uno with you because you're always taking all the green cards. That's the them's is the jokes that I get.
That's interesting.
And so we'll start off with Tyrone Chi. So Tyrone Chi, not his real name, but just to protect the innocent. Um,
Protect the black man himself.
apparently, according to Tyrone Chi, I'm not allowed to say the N word,
What?
and I agree. But he was saying,
You're
"Oh,
Puerto Rican.
because I'm black, you can't say it. Otherwise, my brother will fuck you up." So I immediately I didn't say the N word, but I went over to his other ethnicity, Asia, and I got clever with it. I went, "My name is Tyrone and I'm a fag," and then I made a gong sound.
Did
And
you say it to him?
yes, I was like, "Hey Tyrone, I have a song for you." He's like, "Yeah, what is it?" Then I sang that. He wasn't even phased by it. He was like, "Not funny." Didn't laugh. And now we'll move on to Carl. So
Carl.
Carl, oh, I just did
He
the
was just a
average.
Jewish Hitler.
Yeah, so anyway, Carl, so this kid like this kid actually like abused me because he had long nails, but not only that, he clipped them on the side so that he could have pointy claw nails. Like
Oh,
imagine,
that is a real Jewish move.
yeah, they haven't let their guard down since Egypt. But I didn't think it was that funny. Okay.
They claw their way out.
Um, but not only that, but like he also followed up on the Mexican jokes. So when he called me Mexican, I was like, where's your I was like, oh, that's a nice yarmulke you got there. Yeah, fight fire
So
with
why
fire.
did he kill Jesus?
Oh my god! I remember seeing that in like a Christmas movie. Like, what was it? I think Seth Rogen was in it, and he was playing as like a Jewish guy, and he was in a Catholic church, and he saw Jesus on the cross. He jumped up from the pews, ran out screaming, "We did not kill him! We did not kill him!" And I'm just like, either I'm not reading the Bible or this is not funny to me. Because like I honestly did not get that at first. Like, did the people? I thought they were from Nazarene.
I don't know. They're from somewhere. They're everywhere. Jewish people.
Jewish people.
More like
Ex,
extinct in Germany.
oh my goodness. So
Such a
messed
bad
up.
person.
Hey, listen. He said it, not me. He'll get in trouble, not me.
I have 7 subscribers, and none of them are Jews, probably. Man,
Next
they're
thing,
probably extinct
next,
in my YouTube channel.
next thing you know, you just get a comment on one of your videos. I'm fucking Jewish, you piece of shit. Um,
I was gonna say, I must make I must make an apology.
you just make an apology video. I'm sorry for all the racist jokes.
I won't do it again.
I will. It will.
Go
It's
back
probably.
to your live streams. Fuck! That's not racist, so you can't say anything.
Freaking. I'm sorry for all the Jew jokes. It will probably happen again.
Just remember, I hate Hillary. Hillary.
I hate Hitler.
I hate Hillary.
Oh god.
I hate Hillary Clinton. Clinton.
All right.
All
I
right.
I do not have sexual relations with that woman. All
All
right.
right.
All right.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then who else? What did I name? Hank. Hank. Oh my god. This kid went full on like he was full on hillbilly. I'm talking like he was ginger too, like red hair, freckles, buck teeth.
Butt teeth.
He had buck teeth. He had a freaking overbite, dude, and he had like a major Southern accent. He was like, I was like, stop calling me Mexican. He's like, what you gonna do about it, you fucking Mexican? Like
Well, what I'm gonna do about it
I'm talking
is I'm
like
gonna show you a picture of a SpongeBob, and it's gonna be a right reflection to you.
I'm talking like Alabama Southern. It's like it's like go up to a Southern guy. Would you take a bullet for the last person you had sex with? You're damn right, and a thing for family.
You should have said that to him.
Well, I didn't see that meme at the time.
You should have
Um,
told him.
but like,
Wait, wait.
so like, um, what was I gonna say? Like, there, I just made a moonshine joke to him. I forgot what it was. I do know that we nearly got into a fight though, because during math class we were using markers on dry boards, and
Hmm.
um, he dropped the marker, and I was gonna go get it for him, but he thought I was trying to steal it for myself. So what he did is he pushed me aside, grabbed it, and I got frustrated, so I pushed him back. We were about to throw hands for real, dude. and
I like how
I would not have a problem with that, honestly.
I like how your accent changed whenever you said "dude."
Dude, we were about to throw hands for real, dude.
What did?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bruh.
So, what did you do this week? Boop, 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 boop. What day?
What did I do this week? Yesterday, because it's almost 2 in the morning.
Is
Yesterday I went to my girlfriend's house and swam in her pool with her sister.
that's cute.
It is, and I'm sad because we were tired and I couldn't. And her mom was about to get in the pool, but then I had to leave, because I was dressed, and they had to get up for church on a Saturday. Okay.
I don't go to church. I know the Bible, but I don't go to the church. That's bad.
I um I know that Hank, the other Hank, not the middle school Hank, like our Hank.
Yeah.
We're going back to our Hank now. Hank,
Bill.
yeah, Bill actually, yeah, Bill. I know that Bill actually told us like that. Well, he told me because I'm confused like about about Catholicism. I don't I I don't really like do that like Catholic like because I know that Catholics are like supposed to pray like every night. They're supposed to pray very often, and they're supposed to like follow the rules about church. Go to church every Sunday
Yeah.
or like
I mean, the
every
rules are a little bit different
yeah,
because it used to begin with Christianity, and then it became
Christianity.
Catholics. Shut up. But then the king made the Catholics to change up
Yes.
rules.
It was originally because like he was bound by the law to stick with the wife that he chose. He wasn't allowed to like sleep around like he wanted to. So he created Catholicism so that he was able to legally divorce his wife and then move on to another woman.
Hmm.
But like so Catholicism and Christianity are the same. Aren't they're one and the same.
Yeah.
The only difference that I've noticed is that when it comes to Christianity, you're bound by your religion to stick by the partner that you chose and never ever leave their side. Whereas
And go to
Catholicism,
church all the time,
yeah, whereas
like every
Catholicism
other
like
religion.
Catholicism allows you to split with your partner and find another person,
Hmm.
because as the saying goes, there's plenty more fish in the sea.
Yeah. For
And I've
me,
caught me a rare find. What?
you
Not
go,
like that.
brother.
Shut up.
Oh, your brother. I mean,
You motherfucker. I was like, I call me a rare find. All I hear is, were you calling your dog or did you just think you're so dirty?
mm.
You think you're so funny.
Not funny,
No.
didn't laugh.
Yeah. Even though
Yeah,
I'm,
I like how you
even,
just, yeah,
yeah.
America.
America.
What am I gonna? I don't think I've done that much this week, actually. I went grocery shopping to get school supplies.
Hmm. I haven't gone for school supplies. I just went like online shopping for clothes. That's basically it.
Mm,
Other than that, like I'm just reusing the same school supplies that I used last year.
yeah. Really, this whole summer's been boring to me. There's nothing happening.
Agreed. I know that
I
I've been
mean,
stupid this entire summer. I've been trying to wear fall clothes. So like I've been
But I
trying to wear
mean,
like sweaters, jeans, jackets, coats.
that is
I'm
kind of stupid.
yeah. Meanwhile, all my friends are like, "How are you not dying in that thing?" I'm like, if he can do it,
Yeah.
I can do it. Look at that guy. He's
See,
wearing a sweater.
and that's what I done a lot when I was young. When I was almost fixing to become emo. Whew, lordy. But I think this whole summer you've been busy, haven't you?
I have. I've been very, very like busy travel wise and family wise because there have been a lot of people who came over from Florida, New York, Kentucky, not Kentucky. I know that
Mexico, Puerto Rico, Canada,
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Brazil,
Um, but like I know that like
Africa.
the Mexico. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But but like I've had a
Cleaning.
lot of I've been visiting a lot of family members recently, um, and so far like my most memorable has been um my trip to New York because like I did what I do every time I go over to New York. I visit the Museum of Natural History, and it's a lot of fun going there because like it shows like our worlds the way it was like 15 million years ago, 60 billion years ago, like when it
Hmm.
from when it first started to the 1700s to the 1900s to like today. And it shows like dinosaurs and like it shows space and bless you, and it shows
That shows
like
bless you.
and it shows like human evolution and like how we looked before to how we look now. Before
Hmm.
we were pretty freaking ugly. The
Now we're
women,
pretty high.
yeah, like we have hairstyles, we have clothes, we have mustaches. Back then we looked like
We
freaking
have man titties.
monkeys. Oh, that's only for fat people.
I mean, I have some pretty big man titties.
Yeah, because you're getting fat.
No, 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 not though. I'm pretty skinny.
Then why do you say you're romantic?
Oh, my man titties are like big, milky titties.
Oh my goodness. Send
You know
me
what they come out with? They come out with mainly milk juice.
send me a pic. No.
Oh, I said you'll pick my right titty.
Oh yeah. Um,
Yeah.
but like
Don't ship us.
the way are we getting a lot of ship names again?
No, we're not.
Okay.
I just want to keep on bringing that up when we do that.
But um, like it even showed like human evolution. It just showed like how the world changed from when it was first created to like when things started getting messed up.
Hmm.
Because like in the planetarium has to be one of my favorite things about it because imagine you're in this huge dome, but the dome, like the ceiling of the dome is actually the screen, and like there's stars spinning around you. You see, and like you're actually spinning around like the galaxy and like a black hole, like, and there's a different show every month.
Hmm.
And and it's
I
and
know
it's
what you're talking
voiced,
about now.
yeah, and it's voiced
Yeah, I've been in one
by,
of those.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's and like people say like, oh, it's so dizzying because it makes you feel like you're spitting. I'm fucking enjoying
And
it.
I'll see it.
Yeah.
I was in one like in third grade, and then I never went to one again. I think
Shit.
hopefully me and my sister goes to a museum like that again.
There's no other museum like the Natural History Museum. Like that
See,
museum is just that museum. That's it.
this is gonna be off topic, but mostly because you're talking about like history,
Mhm.
kinda back in
Yeah.
history.
Yeah.
I
Go
would
ahead.
like to visit like different states that in like different countries to look at how old history buildings and then the new ones and like famous spots.
Well, it's
I
funny
would
you
love
say
to go
that
do
in New York, like you're basically standing in history already because like in New York, although like it has been modernized somewhat,
that.
though like
9/11.
all the apartments in New York have actually been built in the late 1890s and early
Oh,
1900s.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so those buildings are super fucking old.
Except
And
the 9/11 tower.
oh my
The
god.
Twins Tower.
You mean the World Trade Center?
Yeah. Do you know they actually rebuilt it, but it's way bigger in just
Yeah.
one singular building?
Look at that, more lives.
So bad.
Terrorists are just like, you're just salting the meat.
Say psych right now.
um, say
I wasn't
psych
expecting
right
that.
now. so so terrible. Um, but despite the fact that like they were like that they're falling apart, people still live in those places,
Hmm.
and the population in New York is so crazy because like they're like it's mostly a tourist state for like people from other countries. Um, it like like people from Iraq, Palestine, Russia, Egypt, Africa, like people of all ethnicities, all cultures come to like gather in New York and either visit or they stay there for life.
Hmm. I think that's very interesting in America. There's a lot of culture just going to it because how the bull market that's going on and how
Yeah,
this is basically like a really good country to live in. But it's also bad for America because the population goes up higher, means more buildings need to be built, and also more trees need to get destroyed, which destroy nature in America.
and
And Trump,
also, oh, sorry, go ahead.
sorry, I can't talk about Trump.
And also more jobs to be taken up. And I'm not saying this to be racist. Like I believe that like everybody should get equal pay. Not
Hmm.
not only equal pay, but like like everybody should be able to make some sort of money. Um, but like the population as it goes up, like there's more jobs being taken, more positions being filled in, and like there's gonna be some people left over who are available for something, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, I think America needs to make some more job and also stop being in debt. Stop focusing on the military and focus on your civilians. Mm.
Yes, I could say the same thing about gaming companies.
Get through.
But hey, anything to make a quick buck.
Uh,
Then again, like
Basically,
they're
like your
just
movies too.
trying to make money so that they can build better systems. Like the PS5, which is supposedly going to tell how bad you are at the game.
I don't want that in my
Yeah,
life.
because I want my own game system to tell me to tell me that I'm complete shit at Call of Duty. As
I
if I
want my game system to tell me if I'm gay or not, but apparently it's just not that smart enough. Mm. Sony, work on it.
as if I already don't know that I'm terrible at Call of Duty.
As
Because
I don't know that I'm already gay.
Call of Duty is very competitive. People love to rage at that game, but it's okay because that's I think someone said that like the PS5 is going to be the very last system of Sony,
Yeah.
and then like that's it. There's no more.
Scary though, ain't it?
It's scary and it's sad um because like this is the end of like
A generation. A
yeah
generation that has been going on for at least years and years now.
since ever since the
The
1980s no
1990s.
yeah then ever since the 90s actually yeah but
Same thing with
what
Xbox. They started in
sucks
the 2000s.
yeah but like what sucks is that um because I just got this PS4 like what 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
and um
They're already making a new one.
it went by so fast.
I feel like I want a PlayStation 5, but I mean, I don't want the generation to end. Because if you think about it, I think they're not going to quit making consoles. I mean, yeah, they are, but I mean, I think they're going to get into VR instead of
Yeah,
anything
that
else, and
that's
I
the
don't want to see
new
that.
that's the new craze going on. Like they're trying to
I
get more
don't
into
want
VR.
that though.
I mean,
I don't
you'd
want
be
to be.
surprised.
I want to use the controller. I don't want to use a thing to put on my head. I don't trust that.
It's the future.
I
Think
don't
just
want to
just
see the
just think
future.
about it. When we're when we're adults, we graduate high school, we have kids of our own and everything. We're gonna remember calling our parents old farts, and then they're gonna be calling us old farts just because we don't know. Oh, you can just step inside of the TV screen and boom, there's the dinosaur.
But see, the thing is, that's going to be more expensive than just a controller and a system.
True.
I'd rather have a controller and a system instead of a thing that's just a box they can go into and see things that are dinosaurs in real life. Oh my gosh, I can be eaten. That's frightening.
Oh my god, it's a simulation, but it feels so real. Oh
Oh
no, a
my
dinosaur.
gosh.
But wait, it's a hologram. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Oh my gosh, I'm playing a porn game. Oh my gosh,
Hey, hey,
my dick is getting
hey, 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 hey. We're we're
none of that.
we're going far, but we're not going that far.
I'm sorry guys, if you're 9 and below, you don't know what that is, you're just gay.
Scotty.
Scotty, I'm sorry, Scotty, I forgot you're one. I forgot that you're one. Oh no,
Oh
oh no.
no.
That is my child. That is
Uh,
my child. That is my child. I gave birth to him.
okay. Uh. Oh, I'm sad. It is 2 o'clock. We have to end the podcast.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
I am so sorry, people. We have to end the.
Can I do a plug-in?
Yes, you can do a plug-in.
Subscribe to Alex the app. He's a good person. Um, and please
Subscribe to
love him.
Bumblebee5512 for
Don't do my plug-in. Don't do my plug-in. Don't
subscribe.
ever.
Subscribe to Bumblebee5512 for more rage Tages, because he rages quite a lot. He's raging right now.
I don't rage. Stop saying that I rage. Stop saying that I rage.
And I will see you guys later.
There's gonna be some abuse.